There was a major headline I saw on numerous websites in the last few days about a Christian rock band I was not familiar with, and the front man to that band saying that after a year questioning the Bible, Christian culture, and his upbringing as a pastor's son, he's lost his faith. I'll read the headline. Front man of Christian rock band reveals he no longer believes in God and explains how he lost his faith after spending a year questioning the Bible, Christian culture, and his upbringing as a pastor's son. It tells the story of Jonathan Steingart, lead singer for Hawk Nelson. Now, Hawk Nelson may be well known. I was not familiar with them. And my heart goes out to Jonathan. I don't know what his relationship with God was before. In other words, did he really know the Lord himself? Did he really have solid foundations? Was he truly born again? Did he know the Father's love? Did he walk in intimacy with God? Did he have people around him that could mentor him and help him with difficult theological and philosophical questions and things like that? I don't know. If the foundations weren't right, or if he never really knew God in the first place, then it's easy to see why he would fall away, because he was never in the right place to begin with. Maybe he was in the right place. Maybe he's doing really well and got hit with questions and different issues and struggled and concluded he can't believe in God anymore. I pray that he'll really come back and be stronger than ever. May God help him, and may he truly seek truth wherever it leads him, because ultimately it will lead him back to God. That being said, here's what gets me. Well, why the headline? Why the big news? And it's getting a lot of play. And it was Daily Mail reporting it. It's a major site, but many, many people reporting it. Virtually every day, people are turning in the opposite direction in droves and around the world by the tens and hundreds of thousands, coming out of darkness into light, coming from all different walks of life, from being rockers, playing in rock bands and doing drugs or partying or simply denying God or being mockers or skeptics, whatever. Every day around the world, people coming to faith, some of them with amazing stories. Why aren't we hearing that all the time? Why isn't that being reported by the secular media? Why is it only big news when, as far as I know, I mean no insult in this, but a relatively smaller, obscure Christian rock band and a frontman that's not well known before this? Again, I don't mean anything derogatory in saying it, just that they weren't like, one of the big famous groups out there, and he wasn't one of the big famous Christian faces out there. Why is this big news? Because it's anti-God news, it's anti-Christian news, it's anti-faith news. It's what the world likes to eat up and talk about. And see, something is wrong, something's wrong with the Bible, something's wrong with the church, something's wrong with this, something's wrong with that. If you could just imagine if they did the opposite reporting every single day, story after story, amazing conversion, transformation. Well, if the news isn't going to do that, then let's us do it. Let's get the testimonies out and encourage people. Far more are coming to the Lord around the world on a daily basis with radical, dramatic, glorious conversions than are falling away from the Lord. Jesus is building his church.